Hey, how's it going, everybody? Geoff Shackley here, drum instructor with Freeway Music, and today I want to tackle a fairly simple sticking that can be used for all sorts of cool fill concepts. Alrighty, so let's jump right in. Our sticking today, we are going to be looking, it's a 3-note pattern. It's just right, left, kick. Like I said, simple. So, normally when you hear of a 3-note pattern, most people are going to think triplets. And you would be correct. I primarily use this sticking in triplet fills, but it can also be used with other like duple meter fills, things like 16th notes or 32nd notes or, geez Louise, if you want to go for it, 64th notes. Pie's the limit, guys. You do you. But really, this can be moved around in a lot of different ways. So let's take a look at some triplets first. You can take this same fill, right, left, kick. You can move it down the drums. You can move it up the drums. And you can also split your hands between different drums to get different sounds. So why don't I give you a couple of examples of what that sounds like. So you can take that same idea and move it all over the place. One of my favorite ones to do, I like to do a crossover fill. I put it in there real quick. But you play snare drum, rack tom, kick, floor tom, kick, snare drum with your right hand. There's your crossover action. So you got snare drum, floor tom, kick, floor tom, rack tom, kick. So you get a little crossover action in there. And again, you're not doing anything harder than right, left, kick. But the fact that you're throwing that crossover in there, when people are watching, they think you're doing something so much harder. And they enjoy it. It's honestly a lot of fun to play. And it gives off this air of great, complicated nonsense. So to hear that fill in particular, I'll start it slow, and we can speed it up a little bit. See? It's fun. I promise it's fun. You get a little bit of a bounce going when you start speeding it up. It's like I said, it's one of my favorites. And it looks so much harder than it actually is. It sounds harder than it actually is. So you can woo the crowd without breaking the stress and energy bank. Now, another thing, as I mentioned, you can play this in more duple meters. So, think groups of 4, think 16th notes. A very common way to use this sticking in a fill is you play 4 groups of right, left, kick. So right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick. That covers beats 1, 2, and 3. You've played it 4 times. And then on beat 4, you can play just regular right, left, a single beat of regular 16th notes. So that sounds something kind of like this. the same rules apply where you can play this down the drums, up the drums, around the drums, split them between the drums. You don't just have to stick to one surface. It's whatever you want to hear at that given moment. And now my final tip for this particular sticking, right, left kick, is you can also play this sticking with doubles. So if you want to get technical, that means that now it's right, right, left, left, kick, kick. But just think right, left, kick with doubles. So that can be used. Just giving you a couple of examples. Why don't I go over some of the fills and ideas that I've already used? But now we're going to play them with doubles. So there you can hear some of the same fills that we just played regular with our singles. You can hear it with the doubles as well. So there's a whole wealth of things that you can do with this sticking. And it's really one of the most basic, simple stickings in the world. So I keep touching on things being simple or basic just as a reminder. You know, there are times that we watch other people playing these things. You know, we watch the greats. We watch our Tony Royster Jr.'s. We watch our Dave Weckels. We watch our Dennis Chambers. We watch our Benny Gribbs. We watch these dudes play, and we go, oh my goodness, what they're doing is so hard. It's so complicated. It's so strange. I don't know what they're doing. And when they're playing it blazingly fast, yeah, it seems like it's so much. But if you take the moment to break it down to its simplest form, what they're doing, if you know up here what they're doing, then you can tackle it. And you can tackle it nice and slow and then build that speed up. Next thing you know, you're doing something that the greats are doing, and you thought, oh, I'll never be that good, or it's going to take me years and years to be that good, when really, for certain ideas at the very least, it might just take you a few weeks. It might take you a couple of months. You know, it takes a lifetime to be really, really great at something. But to actually get good at something and understand it, it doesn't necessarily take your entire life. So that's why I keep harping on simple. Don't beat yourself up and think this is too complicated, I can't do it. Realize that it might be a lot easier than you think, at least to get the basic idea, and then to make it as awesome as how some of those other guys play it. Yeah, that might take a while, but once you know what it is, it's a lot easier to do it. So right, left, kick. Let's have fun with that. Make it your own. Move it around. Do what you feel. You can go back and forth between triplets and 16th notes. You can add doubles. You can remove doubles. Like I said before, you do you. So remember, have fun this week. Stay safe. Practice with the metronome. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.